really well. Today is day 5, which is very exciting. I've been thinking about this topic for a bit, which is really good. Biggest dream. First, let me start off by saying this morning, while I've been thinking about this, I had to do some shopping, which is not something I like to do very often. I'm not a shopper, except for when it comes to going to secondhand shops, op shops, what have you. I love it. One of my favorite places is the op shop down the road from us, and I take my kids there constantly, and we always find really cool treasures. Today I actually found, along with some vases for our friend's wedding tomorrow, for some flowers and some, just going to cut some greens from the yard and hopefully it works. Chuck them in these big glass vases, and you know, I got that, I got a new binder, and I got these, which I am super excited about. The Berenstain Bears. Do you guys remember these at all? They're like old school, like this. I love this. They have this at the library, and the boys love this book because Dad goes off the cliff with the bike. Oh no! Anyway, but I love finding old books, and you know, pretty much 90% of my children's clothes are from secondhand shops or recycled or hand-me-downs. The only thing we really buy them brand new is underwear and socks. Even their coats, I think their old winter coats were brand new, but everything else has been handed down, which I think is really lovely. Because we're just that type of family, I guess. Not that, you know, it's always good to save money on these sorts of things, but there is so much horrible waste in the world that there's no point to go to somewhere new unless you need something that's new. Even this, secondhand. My husband built our headboard from recycled timber. There's heaps of that around. Our nightstands are off Trade Me, they're antiques, you know, I mean, it's just, there's ways to live about your life that contribute to the sustainability of the planet. And I think that is probably one of the most important things, and it's one of the most important things that I give to my kids, to those crazy boys, is just, you know, you let things go and you give them to other people that are in need. You know, you take things gratefully, that people give you. You know, you're really grateful for the things that people give you and for their energy and their time, just so much. So I've been thinking about this, my biggest dream, as I'm out shopping at the secondhand shops today and going to more Wilson's and buying cheese and crackers and things like that for the little afternoon tea that we're having here tomorrow. And I was in the process of writing my grandmother, or sending her photos, and I decided that I'm going to start doing something a little differently. Not many people write letters anymore, but I think it's important that we start doing this. And as I started writing out her envelope, it sort of dawned on me that I live here in New Zealand. It's very far away, and I'm very proud to live in New Zealand. I love New Zealand. You know, my gram and my whole family lives back in the States, which they're sort of proud to be from America. Not overly sometimes, considering the climate, but politics are a bit sensitive. Nobody in my family voted for Trump. Let me just start by saying that. Thank God. But there's got to be something. You know, we have so much pride in our nations, in our cities, in our suburbs, in our streets, and our names, that when we write an envelope, it's, you know, pride, 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 pride. And at the bottom of that envelope, we can do something so small that would, I think, connect us all. I think that would connect everybody to want to save the world. And really, that's what it comes down to. Yeah, we're all from different countries and we're all from different places, but really, we are from, no copying down addresses. I'm sure my gram would love to make you a cup of tea, but I have my nail polish is horrible. I have started doing addresses, and at the bottom, Earth, because this is where we all are. I think that is a massively important thing. We're all from the same place. Doesn't matter what nation we're from. Half of us don't even live in the nations that we're from anyway. Perfect example of that. You know, there's so many different lives and religions and species and everything, and we all have that one thing in common. We all have that one thread, and I think it's important that we put that thread to use, and we understand that we all are on the same frickin' place. Doesn't matter where you live, where you're from, who you are, what you are. We've got to do something to save that last little line on that envelope. And I think one of my biggest dreams is that people realize that. People actually understand that and are able to be aware of it. It's a hard thing to understand, especially with some of the horrible, horrible crap going on. But even if you can do one little tiny thing, you can teach your kids about recycling properly. You can understand where those things go. You can buy secondhand books. You can buy secondhand clothes, my awesome tights, secondhand. You can make things. There's so much waste in the world. You know, going up to the secondhand shop was just, it's at the tip. There's so much crap. There's so much junk and crap in the world that we just need to find out what's important. Find the people that are important. I have a dream. This is my biggest dream, is that people actually understand this and work together to have a sustainable place to be. And not, you know, it's a place to be for now. You know, I would like to come back in another life and come back to Earth and be a different person and see a different life and a different way that people are living. And I would love it to be sort of that understanding of, we have one place. You can send any sort of satellite, spaceship, whatever to another planet. But right now, for the next probably 100 years, we can't go anywhere. We're here. You know, I wouldn't want my home to go to shit. So why do we want, you know, I take care of my house. I take care of my things. This is part of my house outside, you know. Good. Gonna rant. Sorry. But I would love to see people start doing that. If you can start doing that, I think that would make a hell of a lot of difference. Put it on your passports, put it on your driver's licenses, put it on your letters, your return mail. You know, if you get an electricity bill, write it in there, send it back and see what happens. I think that would be lovely if people could do that. I think that's about it for today. Before I start ranting on and I have to get ready for the wedding tomorrow. So I will leave you guys with that. Yeah, I would love to see everybody make an effort. Even the people that don't give a shit. I know a few people that don't give a shit, and that is my goal, is to get them to give a shit. Sorry for all the swearing, I'm very passionate about this, and I will swear a lot about it. So, yeah, so thank you, Deb, for an amazing challenge this week. It has really just made me a lot more comfortable in front of everybody. And I think it might be a while before I start doing Facebook Lives in the public realm, but it's still just been an awesome learning experience. So I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Deb. You were awesome. And yeah, I think that's me for now. And I'm really excited to hear everyone else's biggest dreams. Maybe I've got some, you know, some other people out there with the same idea, which would be awesome. So anyways, mwah, lovely to meet you all, and I'll see you on the flip side. See ya!